So, ladies and gentlemen, apologies. I forgot to do Sun and Jupiter in the 10th house of your horoscope. So, yes, let's do Sun and Jupiter in the 10th house of your horoscope. And if you don't know what sign this conjunction is in your horoscope, what nakshatra it's in, all the other astrological details, for that, check out the links here. Check out my full astrological report, including my books, consultations, and a link to my academy, Vedic Astrology Academy, where you'll also see my new podcast, my private podcast, uncensored podcast. And it'll actually really help me because I just started shooting the movie Meeting Ketu. Yes, Meeting Ketu is officially started. And, I'm going to be using the funds from KRS vlogs, my own savings to make this movie. So, yeah, it'll help because it's going to cost me a pretty penny, especially with the special effects that I'm doing now with the movie. I want to go, once you make a good movie, you just got to make something better, and the script is awesome. Anyway, let me not waste your time and let's shoot this. So when you have this conjunction in the 10th house, simply you're the boss. You are the boss. You are the manager. You are to be the manager. You are to be that person in a leadership position. It's that simple. And even if, let's say, Saturn here aspects this particular conjunction, is conjuncted, including Mars, you're talking about somebody who can be a police chief, army general. Because see, Jupiter is a general. Many think Mars is general of the army. Mars is a soldier. But there's a person behind the scenes guiding the soldier. The lead commander, hey, go here. Put your infantry on this side. Shoot all the missiles on the asses on that side. That's Jupiter. Jupiter is the general. And so general is with Sun. And this is a powerful position. This is a person who demands respect. This is a person, on the other hand, if, let's say, and I've seen this in earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. This is a person, whether male or female. If they came to your house and you did not properly greet them, they will have a bit of a mood against you. Some of those people, and I've gone through some of these people with their drama, where if, let's say, it's some occasion and you didn't properly greet them at the door, they'll feel offended. So that's definitely there because they feel like, hey, here's my power coming in your world, coming in front of you. I demand respect. And one of the things that this person will deal with this particular conjunction, regardless of the sign, they will get some kind of a humiliation in a foreign lands, in a foreign country. So remember, like you were a big shot in your country, right? You come to US, let's say, and you have to start over. You're no longer that big shot like you were in your, colony or in your city. Here, you're nobody. And here, if you try to show that type of ego, someone will shut you down. Especially here in Texas. You got to be humble in Texas. You know what I'm saying? So definitely that plays out. One of the other things you will see with Jupiter is that anytime, and I don't care what sign or nakshatra this is in, anytime you have teeth issues, or especially issues related to your nasal passage, teeth issues and nasal passage issue will also cause distress in your reputation or in your status in your workspace. It doesn't mean that if you have a nasal issue or teeth issue, suddenly you get demoted. That could be a possibility, but usually it's just you will suddenly see the respect around you starts to diminish. So keep your teeth in good shape. Keep your nasal patches, clean your nose. Go to a doctor if you have to. I guess the cicada is trying to talk over me. No, it's not a snake. And even if it was a snake, although I haven't seen it in Texas, I was afraid I was going to see them. But, at a certain point, you don't care. You just don't care. If a snake came in here, I'm like, go ahead. If you're going to bite me, I guess it's my time, to go. So anyway, I'm digressing. One of the things you will also see with this Jupiter is that Such people could be cheated by a committee or a large group of organization. They'll feel cheated. Like, for example, they were supposed to get their bonus. Somehow, some way, that bonus shrunk, by 60% because they did some flubbing of the numbers, and they're like, "This is what we owe you." So those are the things you'll have to deal with. Also, such a combination produces powerful children. Such a combination can actually give children who may become IS officers, become lawyers, become, people in the high places with titles. Why? Because that's what you pretty much bred your children for. I want them to have a title. I want them to seek a title. This is a placement where a father or mother will not be settled if their children became successful yet don't have a title. Like, they become a musician, they become some actor. They'll be like, okay, yes, you did well, but I really wish you could have become a doctor, or you could have become a lawyer, you could have become, a PhD scientist. I would have loved to see that, but those are you, as having this placement, naturally you feel the disappointment. But the thing is, your children will shine. And the thing is, it's not in your control what you try to make your children. If you have a contract with a child from astral world that you're going to come in my life and you're going to become this great punk rock musician, and even though I'm a scientist, let's do it. It's a great simulated game. Let's play it. So you already made a deal with your child, in the astral plane, how they were going to come in your life and how they're going to progress in life. So never feel bad about what's happening. It is your own dealings and karma that bring certain things in your life. It's nobody else's fault. Okay? And obviously it shows that after your birth, father's status rose to new heights. Father received fame, and because of father's prestige, okay, you were able to live a great life early in your childhood. Now, of course, if let's say you have malefics in the second, malefics badly impacting the second, father will have status, but father will not give or pass on that status, to the benefit of the status, to the family, which includes you. Okay? So anyway, guys, this was my analysis of Sun, Jupiter in the 10th house. If you're new to my channel, subscribe below if you want to know where all your astrological placements are, my books, reports, and my podcast, my school. Check out the links here. Otherwise, we'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.